My name is Gladys Williams, but I use my maiden name, which is May. So I use Gladys M. Williams. And I was born in Little Washington, North Carolina. I was born 7/6/1924. And whatever, and I wound up with my brother in Brooklyn. My brother James, my oldest brother, the Bronzeville section. And I went there, and he put me in school. I went to school there. He taught me a lot. I went to Catholic school and I learned a lot. I went to Catholic school 6 years, and then went over to Washington High for a couple of years. From there, when he went to service, I went over to New York. I lived on Sugar Hill, and I did housework. I learned how to operate on a sewing machine. Well, in school, we had sewing lessons, but when I went to Garment Center, I went over there, and I used to work on men's shirts. I would put the sleeves in and pass it down, somebody would finish. But in the meantime, I did all this work. I used to go and work and wash white people's clothes, the front porch. Wash their front porch off. And let me see. Like I said, I worked, went to school. I went to nursing school, at Kings County Hospital. I worked so many different things. Then my young life, I didn't even know what it is like to say party. I'm gonna go here, but I did it once in a blue, but I always was working, different shifts. I had James on my back too, and that helped guide me too. Because as I told a young man before, that I had sang at the Apollo Theater, and they said, no, you don't be out there trying to get into that world, because when you be in there, those guys, the fellas that put you on different shows or whatever they want, you're gonna have to be down with them if you want to go out there. So this is not for you. My brother James, my oldest brother, he really taught me a lot. I never hung with nobody special like to say, oh, this is my girlfriend. The only person I used to hang with is fellas. Elliot, Sister Mo's father, and Russia. And they would come by my house anytime and so forth and whatnot. And come on, May, Elliot's Sister Mo's father. They used to say, who's that preacher coming up to your house? Because he talked loud and talked like a preacher and all that kind of stuff. But we would go out to Long Island, and we used to hang out with people that had money, lawyers. Really big shot people that had nice homes. People that had something. Love to shoot dice. And it's three dice they call CeeLo. And we'd be out there from Friday night and when we leave the house, we dress pretty for the people. We dress nice, like we were going someplace, you know what I mean? Maybe come back Sunday or Monday. I never wanted to be around leechers, see? And hung with people that had something and wanted something, not to leech your way through. You have to do a lot of different things in order to get things the right way so you can be comfortable. I was very fussy when it come down to the man. I never went out there and got one on my own. My spouses, I never went out there and met a man on my own. Never. I met him through my sister Van, which she teaches, but she retired from teaching, and my baby sister, She's passed, her and her husband. On the kind of my kids, they said, Gladys, you should meet it. Oh, gracious. I started dating when my brother went to service. Oh, incidentally, I used to be crazy about this real, you're talking about, when you find a good-looking black man, he fine. Nice profile and everything. Well, I mean, at that time, we didn't never go get serious, make love or nothing with no boy, because we want nothing if we just going on and, let him know whether we was girl or boy. But if he kissed me and gonna try to kiss me, I said, what's the matter with you? What are you looking for? I was just like that. I wouldn't, no, be kissing me and not carrying on like that, because I really liked the guy, because especially when he didn't, like I said before, when he didn't want to know whether I was man or woman, because some fellas is like that, and they would run you right away. And with me, I ain't, are you kidding? As I told you before, I was crazy about Leonard. He was what you call my tall, dark, and handsome. Ooh, but when I met Morris, I really, this sounds stupid, right? I'm gonna tell you something. Morris really was my first period. Never in life met someone that when I see him coming down the street or walking up the steps or walking, honestly, I would like melt. I can't explain how I would feel, but oh my gracious. I remember one night I was living on Hancock Street, and he took me home, and he kissed me at the gate. I couldn't move, and he didn't have his tongue down my throat either. He just kissed me. I really mean it. Years ago, the fellas used to say, I told you I used to hang out with men. And would never, neither one would know whether a man or woman, because we hung out, we gambled together. I met my daughter's father. He was real nice, education. See, one thing, my mistake was, I liked the men that was neat, clean, and professional, and know how to talk and act. I didn't want to meet somebody that couldn't associate with. Nevertheless, Raph was real nice. But boy, oh boy. He was the type of guy that people said, ooh, and his personality was out of sight. I met him through my sister, because her friend was going to the same college that his sister-in-law was going. Oh, Gladys, he's nice. He have education. And what's so bad about it, my daughter, she's beautiful, really, but she don't know. I never loved her. Are you kidding? She was my sweetheart. I used to call her Woo-Woo. I was ashamed. I really wanted my daughter. I really did. I was 30, and there used to be a doctor on Jefferson and Franklin, Dr. Johnson, and I don't know, I found Ralph. And by me meeting him through my sister, they all had education in their family. I really wanted some niceness, education, and mind, good minds, whatever. But the point is, I was going to go out. I lived on Gates Avenue, 233. I was getting ready to go out to play the numbers, and my water broke. Around about between 12:30 and 1. Holy Michael. My water broke, honey. That didn't stop me from going around the corner to put my numbers in. Went to the hospital, and do you know that girl didn't, I said, I wonder she's so tough. My water broke now. That's 12:30, 1 o'clock. Zelda didn't show up in this world until about 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. Well, when she gets here, I got a dry birth. You know what a dry birth is? You ever been constipated? Well, if you're really constipated, you know how rough it is having a stool. I don't believe in making nobody do nothing. You can't buy your way and you can't make it. That's all there is to it. So if you don't do right by me, I don't stay. Because my mind travels. Just like now, at my age, it's traveling. I got deep dreams, beautiful dreams in my mind. I go to sleep with it and I can wake up with it. You know, the Bible says, as you think it. I don't have time to down you or nobody too tough. But we should get in the Word too. You should never leave off of the Bible, because that's what makes you function good. Reading something good. And if you think good, for real, if you actually be thinking good, good will follow. But I find that sometimes when you really think good, all this bad will show up. But that is something to uplift you, not to fall down. And tell yourself that you know. And you, I can't see nothing wrong with it. You'll make it. Just don't try to be above your husband, a good man. And don't make a good man a mouse. You see? Don't try to outdo him. Because you can't be a man. You want a real good man, you know. And so don't try to go overboard with him. Just love yourself and love, and according to God, He wants us to love everybody. And we can. And the young girls, the young black girls today, they are so beautiful. You don't really have nothing to worry about. But you don't want to go out there and run your reputation by talking nasty and all upside the wall stuff. You want to be a lady at all times. A lady at all times. And you want to know the truth, you can meet a nice man. He might be the opposite, but you'll make a real nice man out of him. And just like he can be real nice, and he'll make a nice woman out of you, a lady out of you. So just going on after what you want, but it's got to be good and honest, and you will get what you want. My name is Gladys M. Williams. I was born 7/6/1924. So God bless you.